And let us welcome to the podium the Honorable Member, Mr. Suresh Singh, on his maiden presentation, and to remind us that on a person's first address, we give that MP silence. Honorable Member, you may start now.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it's very important on the onset of my presentation that I must say, and for the record, I must say thank you to the People's Progressive Party Civic for selecting me, for having confidence in me to be at the highest forum of representing Guyanese. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, from the onset again, another point. I must extend congratulations to no lesser a man than His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali for his dynamic, for his youthful and excellent leadership across his country, across the Caribbean, and across the globe. And I must say thank you on behalf of all Guyanese also to Dr. Ashni Singh, the Honorable Dr. Ashni Singh, and his staff at the Ministry of Finance for working with dedication and providing a budget, producing a budget, compiling a budget for all Guyanese. For all Guyanese. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, it is appropriate for me now to speak on a topic that is on debate right now. A topic that none of the honorable members on that one side will ever understand. You know why, Mr. Speaker? They are merciless.
Yes. Merciless.
They are merciless. And the People's Progressive Party Civic is merciful. I came and I am I was born Region 4, East Coast of Demerara. Enterprise, a sugar producing community. And when you shut down the sugar estate, you not have only affected 7,000 sugar workers across this country. You affected my village, you affected my family, and you have affected me. My father went home because of your callous, heartless attack, and that is on you. You are merciless. You are merciless. Mr. Speaker, on an average, 7,000 sugar workers, 7,000 sugar workers, a regular family will have 4 members of that family. Directly, you are affected 28,000 Guyanese you placed on the bloodline. You did that. Well, let me tell you something. Again, I'm telling you, your side is merciless and we are merciful. And I'll give the nations examples of what we are doing to ensure we work for every Guyanese. Work for every Guyanese. We work to nurture, we work for upliftment, we work for empowerment of every Guyanese. And at the end of it, I am charging you to do the right thing, to apologize. To apologize sincerely to all Guyanese that you are affected during your term in office. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, the previous speaker spoke about neglect, spoke about deprived. And that word, if we had a mirror here, would have bounced back right over the one side. Would have bounced back right over the one side. Mr. Speaker, They revoked callously the Because We Care cash grant. Is that merciful? Is that caring? You have neglected the people, the young people of this country. You have deprived the young people of this country. When we return to the office, we not only reinstate, we increased, and we have now moved it to $50,000 per child. And your favorite words rather, friends, families, and favorites. So I want to tell all young Guyanese, the 205,000 plus young Guyanese that will be benefiting from the cash grant and their parents. Indeed, the People's Progressive Party Civic is their friends, is their families, and we are your favorites, and we care for you, not the other side.
We care for you. We care for you. Tell them about it. Tell them.
Mr. Speaker, since we have returned to office, our government has worked tirelessly to bring benefit, to empower, and to work for all Guyanese. At the University of Guyana, let me give you some facts. At the University of Guyana, my friends, since we have returned to office, 9,200 Guyanese would have graduated from the University of Guyana as of 2024. While we did that for 9,200 Guyanese, you brought sadness to 7,000 households across the country when you shut down the sugar estate. Isn't that merciful? Merciless.
Merciful over here, merciless over there.
Mr. Speaker, when it comes to another important program that our president, that many of your children, that many of your relatives benefit for, the Gold Scholarship. The Gold Scholarship, Mr. Speaker, to date we have trained over 29,000, while you directly affected 28,000 persons when you close the sugar estate. Do you understand the message here? You are merciless and we are merciful.
Merciless over there, merciful over here.
Mr. Speaker, another program. I want you to listen to this program carefully. The name of this program, the program name, Grow. And let me give you the meaning of the word grow. Get ready for opportunities to work. Get ready for opportunities to work. We have trained 6,900 plus Guyanese, while you brought sadness to 7,000 households across this country. You did that. You did that. It is on your record. You did that. Mr. Speaker, when you heard the other speakers from the other side, and if you listen to them alone, you want to know if the People's Progressive Party Civic is really doing anything for Guyanese. Is really doing anything for Guyanese. They are painting this picture as if they are the most caring, the most loving group of people, and that is an untruth. That is an untruth, especially when it comes to young people in this country. Especially when it comes to young people in the country. I will give you a record job, so don't worry, I have it right here. But let me go to the housing sector to tell you what we have done for young people. We have distributed, Mr. Speaker, allotted over 41,000 house lots in this country. Over 41,000 house lots in this country. And my speaker, Mr. Speaker, more than half, 53% went to young people in this country. We're talking about over 21,000 young people benefited from house allocation from the government of Guyana. under the stewardship of our dynamic and youthful leader, Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali. Mr. Speaker, let me give you the record. Let me put the record in the public record. The record, public record.
41, content of speech. I've noticed the honorable member using the president name over and over again. Please enlighten him.
I am giving him the benefit of a first speaker where we all stay silent.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, there is a program at the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport. The program is called, listen carefully to my friends on the other side, the President Youth Award. Listen to the name, the first word. The President's Youth Award, Republic of Guyana. And whoever is the president of the day for Guyana, that person is a patron to the program. That person is a patron to the program. And you, on the other side, how do you feel yourself? You have failed your former president. Because in 2017, you killed the program. It is on the public record, you killed the program. And the People's Progressive Party Civic, relaunched the program, revived it. And let me tell you the records of what we have done. Let me tell you, for 2024 alone, Mr. Speaker, we have trained 5,028 young Guyanese in the program. In the 4 years. Friends and families. They are all our friends and families. Mr. Speaker, this particular program, I want to give a little context here, has roots in England, Duke of Edinburgh. It's an international program that you have robbed young Guyanese of. You have deprived young Guyanese of. You did that, not me.
Merciless.
You are merciless.
And we are merciless.
And we have restored this program. We have now, for the first time after almost 6 or 7 years, we have brought back the expedition part of it. The expedition, the bronze, silver, and gold expedition. We have, proud to say, we have sent on the expedition 219 young Guyanese, and they're all proud of the People's Progressive Party Civic, and they are our friends, they are our families, and they are our favorites.
That's correct.
That's correct. Let me tell you one more thing again for young people. For our robotics and coding program, a massive program, Mr. Speaker, that we have created, we have established rather, 66 training hubs across this country. 66 training hubs in the last 3 years, because we all know what the COVID-19 period. And we are proud of our record in Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport. For last year alone, Mr. Speaker, we have trained 1,797 young Guyanese across this country for robotics and coding. How many have to train?
None.
How many did you train?
How many you train? They can't answer the question. It's silent.
Zero.
Mr. Speaker, out of this 17,000 plus, we are proud to report that for the first time, we have a pool of trainers attached to the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport of 70 young Guyanese, educated young Guyanese, well-trained young Guyanese who are our trainers for this program. Addition to that, for the first time, Mr. Speaker, we have now launched a program within the same program, and we have labeled it Advanced Robotics Training. Advanced Robotics Training, and let me tell you about that, because the word is alien to over that one side. Advanced Robotics Training, it means that a young person who is desirous of being enrolled and being part of this training, they must be in the second year at least at the University of Guyana pursuing information technology, computer science, or at the 𝐃𝐄𝐓 level pursuing computer science. That is how advanced this program is. And we are going to train more young Guyanese. So we're making a public call. We're making no secret call. Any young Guyanese who are in the field of information technology and you want to be part of our program, contact us. Contact us and we're going to get you on our program. You hear? A public call for all our friends, families, and favorites. They'll be calling my phone. And we're going to enroll them. That is what is our record. Mr. Speaker, my friend the previous speaker said that she represents Region 4, especially on the east coast of Demerara. Based on the parliamentary records, I think the opposition has about 4 or 5 MPs who are representing Region 4. Many of them are living on the east coast of Demerara. My question to them, from the time you took office here in this house, how many times you have visited your base? How many times you have visited your base?
Never.
You go to your base and ask them, without me being here, without me taking this office, I was in their communities, weekly, monthly, talking to them, engaging them, and ensuring that the People's Progressive Party civic policies, programs, and development reach those communities. I did that. And if you forgot where your base is or the communities, let me help you, remind you. Because guess why? When you go for the votes now, they will tell you, no, you have done nothing for them. In their base on the east coast of Demerara, the public record will prove. Minister Ejil is here, Minister Indar will tell you, we have done over 250 roads, Minister, in their base only. Yes, yes. Minister Ejil walked into Buxton and fixed 25 bridges. And they give the contractors in that village the work, public. Then you are on the public record telling Guyanese that we cannot eat bridges and roads. Now go and tell your base that we cannot eat bridges and roads. Go and tell them. Go and tell them. And let's hear what they will tell you.
That's why they don't have a base anymore.
You don't have a base anymore?
That's why they don't have a base anymore.
Eat at your base. And let me tell the communities, Melanie, Victoria, Paradise, Beirut, Pleasant, Buxton, BV Triumph, Vigilance, Haslington, I can go on. The entire East Coast here, your base. And you have failed them miserably. You know why? If you would have fixed their roads when you were in office, we know how to go fix their road. You understand that? We did that. Because you failed to do that. That is on the public record, Mr. Speaker. That is on the public record. We did that. When Minister Ejil went in 2022.
On the parliamentary record, your time is up.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to ask the honourable member be able to have 5 minutes to continue.
Honourable member, we will give you some latitude so that you can continue and conclude.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much.
Take an hour of my time.
Mr. Speaker, when Minister Ejil went into Buxton in 2022, 2 years after we took office, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 10, Chris, 25 bridges need repairs. No one can tell us that in 2 years, 25 bridges were damaged in Buxton. You neglect them. You deprive them of infrastructure development, and we went and rescued them. We did that. We did that. That is on the public record. That is on the public record. Mr. Speaker, I must remind Guyanese. I must remind Guyanese, my duty to remind Guyanese. In 2015, when we were all in the campaign mode, the APNU AFC went with a manifesto. I have it here. My honorable friend, Minister Vikram Bharat, went through your 100-day plan, and now you start a 90-day plan. You could not deliver on the 100-day plan. Now you cut it to less time to 90-day plan. I'm sure the list is longer. Mr. Speaker, let me remind, the public what a few points, is in their plan. that they have failed to deliver. That's the truth. Failed to deliver. On page 10, listen the heading. The APNO AFC coalition is resolutely, hear the word, a nice big word they put there, resolutely committed to. Listen what they are committed to, Mr. Speaker. Setting Guyana on a path where all Guyanese, regardless of race, geography, can feel fully motivated to be proud of our nation and afforded the opportunity to make meaningful contributions to society while successfully caring for themselves and family.
What?
You hear what you have to do, okay? And you, with a strike of a pen, send home almost 2,000 Amerindians, 7,000 sugar workers. How is that related to this point?
1,000 bauxite workers.
And 1,000 bauxite workers.
Shame.
Shame. Listen this one, Mr. Speaker.
Shame.
Page 11. Page 11. Merciless. Listen to this heading now, Mr. Speaker. Transforming the economy. Economy. Up to AFC aspire. Lots of aspirations are here.
Yeah, they're always aspiring.
Up to AFC aspire to achieve rapid growth and development. This will involve a strategy for meaningful job creation with adequate wages and remuneration. Not done yet. In pursuit of a dynamic and modern economy.
Oh, boy.
Sending home people. Sending home people is part of it. Job creation. Mr. Speaker.
Let me tell them they can't take it.
Mr. Speaker, sending home people is part of job creation.
Half minutes left. Keep going.
You understand? Mr. Speaker, me finish yet. With the page 40 now. 40.
47.
Check page 40. Check page 40.
Keep going.
Page 40. And listen the caption now. Listen the caption now. When you spoke earlier and you talk about youth being deprived and neglected, let me tell the public what you promised and what you failed to deliver. So the caption is, the heading rather, youth policy and development. Oh, and listen your words. Let me remind you of your words. Spare no effort. Let me repeat. For Guyanese, for the public, for the world to hear your words, not my words. Spare no effort to establish and nurture a vibrant, diversified, skill-intensive, and natural resource-based modern economy capable of satisfying to needs, hopes, and again, aspirations for employment and development of young men and women.
What did they do?
What did they do? Nothing.
Nothing.
They send home people, they close on sugar estate, deprive youth of a future in this country.
A young man like Christopher Jones couldn't get a walk on that place. He had to write a letter to the papers begging for work. Young man like Christopher Jones couldn't get a walk on that.
This is your record. And Mr. Speaker, I can continue on and on. I can read the whole manifesto, but I'm telling Guyanese, you go and read the APNO AFC manifesto, cross-check their record, and when they come to you, ask them what they have done for you. Ask them what they have done for you. The tens of thousands rather, of Guyanese, in this particular, the young Guyanese, who have benefited, who have benefited from the People's Progressive Party Civic. When they come to your door, ask them what they have done for you. I'm telling the People's Progressive Party Civic has helped to uplift my life, empower my life, and made me a better Guyanese, because they're now educated and will make a wiser decision. And we are going to be back in office come after the November 2025 election. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.